What is good, YouTube? This is Andy from kaizentcg, and let's talk about it. What are the best sets to invest in this bull market? So I'm gonna go through sets from Mega all the way to Sword and Shield. I'm not gonna touch on Sun and Moon just because the boxes are extremely high already, into the thousands. So let's take a look at the tiers. I got top tier, solid, mid, below average, and trash. And I'll talk about the items in the set that I would invest in, and let's go from there. So let's start with Ascended Hero. So Ascended Hero is definitely top tier. Gengar, the two Pikachus, you got all the mega attacks, you got Mewtwo, you got the Dragonite. So Ascended Heroes extremely strong. The only thing is it's gonna be very expensive out the gate, and the product that obviously to collect is if you can get the PCETB at a reasonable price, either MSRP is ideal, but if you couldn't get it when it drops this week, they should be shipping it out. Probably arrives next week because the ETBs drop on Friday. Some Walmarts already have it for sale, so check your Walmarts, Target, and stuff. They put it out early. The ETBs are probably going to be a play, but then not right now. Unless you can get it for MSRP, then the ETB display bundles, and the PC ETBs, the set's just top tier. It's good as Prismatic. Prismatic probably has a slight edge, but Ascended Hero overall strong set, fun to open, it looks like, and it has God Pack and everything like that, so it makes it a top tier set. Just overall in general as a depth value, I think the Gengar and the PSA10 just sold for like 7,000 Canadian the other day, and the Pikachu was like 5k. Obviously, you know, those numbers will come down, but with PSA lagging on the submission returns, it's gonna take a while for those prices to deflate down. So I wouldn't FOMO into any of these right now, but if you can get for MSRP at your local LGS or local stores and you want to rip, that's good. You could flip it as well, but long term, Ascended Heroes is top tier for sure. So after Ascended Heroes, we got Phantasmal Flame. So Phantasmal Flame to me, it's a tough one. It has the Zard, but it's such a small set. I'm gonna put mid, and then I'll adjust this at the end. I'll put it in mid, just because it does have the Charizard, but that's it. Now the Charizard is very popular. When I vend, everybody asks about it. English or Japanese, people are hunting it. The art is amazing, so people are chasing it for sure. I'm gonna put it in mid for now. The boxes are back to I think 400, so it's holding very strong for the booster boxes. Other than that, I mean, the PCETB is investable, I guess. We'll still have to see over time how PCETB does, but booster boxes, for sure, and it's still in the print window, so they could print more of it. Other than that, I wouldn't really invest in anything else in Phantasmal Flame. I'll put it in mid for now. And then Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolutions is pretty solid. I would say solid, just because it's a deep set. It has Lucario, it has the Gardevoir, it has the Venusaur line. It's fun to open. It's cheaper than Phantasmal Flame right now. I would only collect the booster box or PCETB in this set as well as a standard set, so I'll put it under solid. The mega sets have come out strong. Now Perfect Order is going to come out soon. That set's going to be not as desirable compared to these three. So they started off Mega Evolution for a base set, very strong. Phantasmal Flame, not bad. Ascended Heroes, extremely strong. So we'll go into black and white. So black and white, I would put like mid. I'll put it above Phantasmal Flame just because it's 151 IRs. The Victini is very popular. The Reshiram and Zekrom, and then some of the QIRs. It's a very big set, hard to master. The monochrome cards are really cool as well. I might bump it up to solid, but for now I'll keep it there. And ideally, if you're gonna invest in this set, and it's still affordable, it's gonna be PC ETBs and just ETBs. I don't know how it'll do long term. I just think there are better opportunities out there, so I'm not personally buying too much black and white myself. So let's go to the next set, which is Destined Rivals. Now, Destined Rivals is top tier. It just sucks because the booster boxes are already, you know, 600 US, 750, 800 Canadian. So it's kind of hard to stomach that. But the set is deep. Mewtwo. Everybody's looking at that. The shows Garchomp, Ho-Oh, Misty Psyduck. The list goes on and on. Nidoking, Crobat. Like, this set is deep. It's a strong set. Booster boxes need a reprint because it's going crazy. And the only thing I would invest in this set is the booster box. Maybe the UPC from GameStop. It doesn't seem like they printed a huge amount of it. But for Scarlet Violet, it's probably the best mainline set. And that's why the prices have gone up exponentially. So Destined Rivals is top tier for sure. And then before Destined Rival was what? Journey Together. I will put below average. It's not a trash set, but it's below average. It's a Clefairy chase. I don't see the set going up in price anytime soon. There's enhanced and the regular booster boxes. They reprinted the bundles. There's, you know, Whale Lord, Reshiram, but sentiment of the set is not that great compared to the other sets, and I will put it below average. I wouldn't be buying any boxes of it unless you know, if you want to have a box for your collection. That's not bad, but investing wise, yeah, I'm not really touching that. And then we got Prismatic. I'll put in front of Destin. I'll put Prismatic in front of Ascending Hero. Prismatic is probably the set to invest in right now. I bought a few ETBs. If you can get them for a good price, they're back to like 160 US. I think they're going to print it for a while longer. 151 is going out of rotation. So Prismatic, if you could find it, Sam's Club, Costco, Walmart, wherever, for a good price, I think it's not a bad time to accumulate. And especially with Ascended Hero coming out, a lot of people are going to be chasing, you know, the new shiny thing. People kind of might forget about Prismatic. You got the evolutions, is beautiful. The Umbreon, iconic. Sylveon, Espeon, one of my favorites. Then Roaring Moon as well, along with a lot of other cool arts. Obviously all the evolutions, and you got God Pack, probably the best God Pack of all time. Just the pull rates are horrendous. So for this set, the product would be just PCDBs, regular ETBs, display bundles, and regular bundles, I guess, would be the main thing to invest in. And I think long term, this set is going to do amazing, especially the ETBs. Just seeing how like 151s ran up. Prismatic is one of the most open sets of in most people's streams, so definitely keep an eye on that. If you can accumulate, I think it's the time, especially with Ascended Heroes coming out. It's going to take away some flame, some hype away from Prismatic and Destin, and I think there might be a dip, and there'll be times to kind of like take a bite at it and add it to your collection if you don't already have one. So the set before this one, before Prismatic, is Surging. So Surging, I would say, is solid. I would put it in front of Mega. The Pikachu, very hard to gem. It has a Latias and a Milotic. That's kind of like the big three. The Pikachu, love or hate it. Hard to gem makes it quite valuable. Now the prices on a PSA 10 is quite low in my opinion for how hard it is a gem, but there's also a lot of good sets out. So Surging Sparks, Overall, very good set. Prices are lower than like Scarlet Violet base right now, which is crazy because it's a lot better than that. So I would be buying just the booster boxes. PC ETBs maybe, but just mainly the booster boxes for Surging Sparks if you wanted some of that. Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown I would put in below average. I would probably put it in front of Journey. It does have the Squirtle and Bulbasaur, but that's it. It's a small set. No one really cares about the Terapagos. The Squirtle and Bulbasaur is cool, but that's what's basically carrying the set. And it's alright. If you're going for this set, booster boxes is the main thing as well. Let's go to Shrouded Fable. Some people hate Shrouded Fable. I think it's not terrible. I'll just put it behind Journey. It's the Greninja and the Kingdra promo kind of carried the set. I wish they put that into the set instead of making a promo. If they put those two cards into the set, I think the set would have been a lot better. Now, Houndoom and the Persian and the Cresselia, I think, are kind of the chase, and then you have the Duskull, Dusknoir, Duskull line. That's also the chase. They didn't print like this too crazy. Would I invest in it? I mean, if you can find PC ETBs for cheap, and even ETBs, if they don't reprint this anymore, it could pull something like a Dragon Majesty. Just look at Dragon Majesty, crappy set, but the ETBs do go for quite a bit. It is a nice looking box. This one, it has like the Halloween vibe to it. So overall, I think it's below average, but if you're gonna invest in this, ETBs would be the play. Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade is pretty mid. I would put it under Phantasmal. It just has the Greninja and the Eevee. The set seems like it hasn't been printed a lot, so the boxes could go up even more. The booster boxes are climbing right now. What's the booster box going for? So it has the Greninja chase card. We have another Greninja set coming out called Rise and Chaos. So that might bring some attention towards Twilight Masquerade. If they don't print any more booster boxes, we could see this continue just to climb over time. Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade booster boxes are going for $320 right now. Is it all-time high? Yeah, it's almost back to its all-time high. $320 right now. The all-time high is $330, so I don't see that coming down anytime soon. Is it better than Phantasmal Flame though? No, I think the Charizard Phantasmal Flame is a lot better. Yeah. So let's go to Temporal. Temporal I would put as mid as well. Some people really like Temporal. Temporal has a Gengar in it. It seems like it was underprinted. Like they didn't print a huge amount of it. It has the Ghastly. It's a decent set actually. It might be better than Twilight. I would say better than Twilight. Is it better than Phantasmal Flame? It seems deeper. A booster box going for $270. That might be a play there for the booster boxes. It has the Raging Bolt. It has a Sawsbuck, Walking Wake, the Gengar, Full Art, Iron Crown, Gouging Fire. Like long term, I think the set has potential. It's somewhat deep. It has a Bianca's Devotion, has a Deerling. Yeah, I still think the Charizard and Phantasmal Flame is just too good. But it's deeper than Twilight. Twilight just has one chase. This one has the Morty's Conviction, Ghastly, and Gengar EX with the Sawsbuck, Deerling, and the 3 Legendary, and then the Iron Crown, and stuff like that. $270 a booster box, not bad. I think it's kind of a mid set. It won't go crazy. But if it was underprinted for booster boxes, you could see this continue to climb over time. Okay, so let's go towards the next set. Paldean Fates. Paldean Fates. I will put it as solid. Above Surging Sparks, under Destined. This one really top heavy. It has the Bubble Mew, iconic. The Charizard from the Charizard from Akira, and it has the beautiful Gardevoir as well. For this item, for this set, I would like invest in. Right now you can get the bundles for the same price as a display bundle without the premium, so that might be a play if you can get a good deal on it. And other than that, just the ETBs are very expensive right now. They're like $300 US per ETB, and then Pokemon Center is 400. It's a Mimikyu. It's a nice ETB, so PC ETB could do really well. And then other than that, the bundles and the Tusk premium boxes are really good as well. So those are the products that I would invest in. I have the bundles and ETBs. I didn't get too many of the Tusks. The tins is, I ripped it, so I didn't even get any of those, but I don't like to invest in tins. So Paldean Fate's up there for sure. It's not quite top tier for me, just slightly under. Okay, Paradox Rift. Paradox Rift I'll put in the back here. It's a mid set. Some people really like it. I think it's okay. The boxes were cheap for very long. Now it's $270 a box, similar to Temporal Forces. It has the Groudon as the main chase. It has the Minun and Pulsley as really good cards that is very popular, especially with the females. And then you got Altaria, beautiful art there. You got the Morpeko, the Garchomp, it's pretty mid. And then Steelix and a few other IRs. It's all right set. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. Not really sexy, right? So Paradox Rift booster box is the only thing I would probably touch if I was to buy it. I mean, I do have it. I got it back then when boxes were like 90 US or 130 Canadian. So I have my small position in it and I'm up on that, but I'm just gonna hang on to that. So the next set, top tier, man, it seems like Pokemon has done really well with the specialty sets. It's leading everything for me. Man, is 151 better than Ascended Heroes? I think I don't think it is. Nostalgia is a powerful thing. It's fun to open. For this set is iconic. It's going to be out of rotation soon, guys. Oh, and that's the same thing with Paradox. Paradox is going to be out of rotation. 151 and Paldean Fates. 151 products that I invested in is the PC ETB display bundle and UPCs. Those 4 items are the main things I invested in. Now, right now, current price of the ETB is 450. PC ETB 900. You got display bundles at 1600, and you got what's the UPC at 675. So you got all those. Overall as a set, it's really good. It has a mini Demigod pack, Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. The Zapdos is beautiful, Alakazam. And it's just fun to open. Easy pull rates, fun to open, nostalgic. I think nostalgia really carries the set. A lot of millennials are coming back to Pokemon. I talked to some customers recently, and yeah, they just got back in the hobby last couple months, and 151 pulled them in. The Pikachu as well. And this is 151 is probably one of the most mastered set. It's one of the sets that people master setted in the modern era. So 151 is up there. Definitely better than Destined for me. I know the boxes are kind of expensive, but if you want an ETB for long term, I think it's not a bad idea. It's like that's the booster box for the era. And then you got Obsidian Flame. I would say Obsidian Flame is like below average. Like it just has a Charizard, Ninetales. The box is going strong though. Let me see on what the price is. The box is going for $330 right now. The ETB for this set's actually quite interesting because the PC ETB has a Charmander promo, and that the Charmander goes for over 2,000 in a PSA 10 in the stamp version, and then the regular version goes for like 300-400. Great promo. So the ETBs is not a bad play, I would say. And then the booster box is like 330 is kind of high for a mid set. You know, you got you got mainly the Charizard and Ninetales kind of, and then I think the Cleffa is the main thing. Is it better in Stellar Crown? I get the Charizard, I like it more. And then if you add the PCETB Charmander, Obsidian Flame is a bit better than Stellar Crown Journey and Shrouded. The next set we got is Paldea Evolved. Now, Paldea Evolved, I would put man, that's tough. Paldean Fates and Paldea Evolved. They're kind of close. I'll put Paldea Evolved ahead of Paldean. Paldea Fates, solid set. You got the Magikarp leading the way, but it's a very deep set. You know, in this set, I would collect either the booster box. The PCETB is not bad too. It has the 3 starters on the PCETB, and you got the Raichu, you got the Magikarp, you got the Marill, you got the Granitar, you got Mousehold, you got the 3 starters, with Coco, Sprigatini, Quaxley, and then you got the legendary Chi-Yu, Chin-Pao. Like, kids love it. Masquerade is nice thing, the Tinkaton. So it's a really deep set, a lot of IRs, very hard to grade, and the Magikarp's going to carry this set. It's just such a beautiful art. And then also the promo is the Pikachu with the 3 starters stamped, so I think that card is gonna do well long term, and it's just overall a deep set, fun set to open as well because there's so many IRs, so you have a good shot to pull some good stuff. And then you got some Kamiya art in there as well with the Excalibur line. You got Heracross. Yeah, overall very deep set. I think it's better than Paldean Fates, where it's top heavy. This is fun opening experience, deep. If you're gonna invest in this, it's just either PCETB or booster boxes for me. And if it's the card, it's the Magikarps to chase. Scarlet Violet, very expensive right now. Scarlet Violet. Sorry if you can hear the plane out there. It's going crazy right now. Scarlet Violet, I would put probably like put here. Is it better than Stellar? It has the Gardevoir. It has the Rhodes Gorilla Gardevoir. It has the Drowsy. Like, the only thing I would invest in is the booster boxes, but it is $270 a booster box, so you can get Paradox, Temporal for the same price that are better sets than Scarlet Violet. The Rhodes Gorilla Gardevoir lines kind of carry it. Miriam, Riolu is pretty cool. Armarouge. That's probably about it. This is like top heavy. These two are like a lot better. This has, oh, it has a Slowpoke, so it has Slowpoke, Rhodes Gorilla, Gardevoir, Riolu, Miriam. Oh, that's kind of carrying the set. And then the Drowsy as well. That might boost up. So I'll put it in front of Stellar, behind Obsidian. And I don't know, it's below average if you were to invest in it. I mean, the boost boxes are really high already. Okay, Crown Zenith. I would put, oh man, is it better than Destin? I'll put Crown Zenith up there. Crown Zenith, one of the best sets of all time, one of the best opening experiences of all time. Like, really fun to open, tons of trainer galleries. You got the gold cards. If I'm going to invest in this, it's going to be ETBs, PCETBs, and bundles. They have the square bundles. They had 2 type of bundles. They had like the small box bundle and then the square bundle. Yeah, you got the Mewtwo, V-Star. You got all the 4 gold cards. Glaceon, Suicune, Mew, Darkrai. There's Darkrai set coming up. Deoxys, the legendary dogs. You got the Pikachu, you got the Zoroark. The list goes on and on. Very fun to open. ETBs are going for $250 now. It was cheap for the longest. Last year you can get it for under $100, but I still think it's a play if you can get it for a good price. And then they also have the, what was it, the bundles and the tins and stuff like that. It's still one of the best sets. Okay, Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest is gonna be tough. Silver Tempest, I would put it solid. Put Silver Tempest as solid. It's just mainly the Lugia and the Rayquaza Trainer Gallery. The booster box is going for 470 right now. Lugia is iconic. I think the Lugia is enough to carry it, to be honest. So I would move it higher than Surging. Is the Lugia higher than Surging? Oof, people love that Lugia, man. And the Rayquaza. There's a Blaziken in it. I would say, like, man, it's tough. Is it better than Surging? For the price, I'll go Surging over Silver Tempest. Obviously out of print, but just top heavy set. Those two cards, I would only invest in the booster boxes, to be honest. Yeah, you got the Blaziken in here, and then you got the unknown Superior V, Blissey, but it's mainly just kind of like Obsidian Flame, mainly just the Lugia. The Lugia is just super iconic, and then the Rayquaza Trainer Gallery is nice too. Lost Origin. Oof, Lost Origin. Is it better than Destined? I don't know, man. Is it better than Destined? Lost Origin has a really strong trainer gallery. The chase is the Giratina V. I would only invest in the booster boxes, to be honest. You got the Giratina V. You got the Pikachu V Max. You got the Aerodactyl. You got the Pikachu V for trainer gallery. Then you got the Gengar. Oh yeah, you got the Gengar, the Sleeping Pikachu, the Charizard, Leon's Charizard. You got the Golden Mew and Pikachu. Yeah, I think Destin is still better though. Even though the Giratina is super strong, Destin just has a bit more chase to it. So booster box is the way to go. Would invest in it now. It's really high. Booster boxes are what, 730 now. It's gonna break 1,000 at some point. If you really like Lost Origin, that's what I would go for. And then Pokemon Go is just trash. There's the Mewtwo in there. I would not invest in this at all. Pokemon Go is just absolute trash. Wouldn't invest in anything in Pokemon Go, to be honest. It'd be just a waste of money. There's the Mewtwo alt art. That's about it, man. And then maybe the Diddle card. But yeah, Pokemon Go, do not invest in that. It's not great. Astro's gonna be above Obsidian Flames for me. It does have the alt art. It has the Starmie. It has the Machamp. It has Dialga and Palkia. Just not really sexy mons. Just kind of like not enough to carry it. But it's definitely better than these sets in my opinion. But just not at the level of the mid set. Astral Radiance. Actually, it'll be in the mid. Like, yeah, actually I'll move it up. It'll be better than Temporal and Masquerade for me. Damn, that's tough. Actually, behind Masquerade, better than Paradox. The Greninja is a lot better. Greninja and Eevee is a lot better than, yeah. Actually, I'll put it in front of Twilight. Temporal, I just think it's a little bit deeper. Starmie. Oh, there's a Garchomp V too. I forgot about that. Beedrill. It's a decent set. And then Sneasler. Booster box is like 389. So like it's close to Paradox, Temporal, SVs. So like yeah, SV base 270. These guys are like in their threes, like $50 more. And you can get Astros out of print. Okay. So Brilliant Stars is definitely a solid set. I would put Brilliant Stars high solid, you know, high solid. Brilliant Stars has a Charizard V. What's carrying it is the Trainer Gallery. The Trainer Gallery has the Umbreon, Sylveon V Max, the Mimikyu V, Umbreon V, Sylveon V. Charizard V is carrying it. Still kind of feels underrated. Charizard fighting Venusaur there. But overall, the Mimikyu, the Sylveon, the Umbreon kind of carries the set. And then you have the 3 legendary birds as well in gold cards, and then you have trainer gallery of the evolutions, and you have a Pikachu as well. So overall, very strong set. And the only thing I would invest in is the booster box for this set if I was to invest. And I do have boost boxes of Brilliant Star. Let's go with Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike, I would put just under Lost. Fusion Strike has ran up a lot. It's really top heavy. You got the Gengar VMAX, obviously. The boost boxes is the second set to break 1,000 for the Sword and Shield era. You got the Espeon VMAX, which I feel is a little bit undervalued. So then you got the Mew. You got 3 Mew cards: Mew VMAX, Mew V, Mew VMAX Altart, and you got the Celebi card. But the main thing is the Gengar. The Gengar is as a Gengar fan, it's one of my favorites. So a lot of people are chasing that one. Espeon, if you want to complete the evolution line, you got to get that one. The Mew V I think is underrated, and the Celebi is beautiful as well. I would only buy the booster boxes, and that'd be like a grail piece. Like if you really love fusion, that would be the grail piece. I wouldn't really buy the ETBs, to be honest. I mean, ETB is going for $365 for Pokemon Center, and then $250 for the regular for the products. But booster box is the way to go for Fusion Strikes up there. Celebration is kind of mid to me, man. Celebrations kind of ran up. The Greninja's up there now. The Charizard reprint, the Metal Charizard. Now Celebration, the UPC has been going up like crazy. It's almost $1,000. It's like $920 right now. PC ETB is going for $400, and the regular ETB is going for $300. And yeah, the Pikachu and Charizard goes for a lot in the 10. Then you got the Charizard, the Mew, the Magikarp. It's small set, easy to open, easy to master. I would say I'd put it mid, but it's climbing right now. And then, you know, the best set of the modern era, Evolving Skies. Can't, you know, there's nothing left to say about this set. It's too stacked. Booster boxes are going for $2,500 right now. It's been kind of flat, but long term I think it's just has a ton of growth left in it. And then you have the PC ETBs, $850 for the Umbreon one, and then $770 for the Espeon PC ETB. Like, those are the 3 products that I would invest in this set. Of course, you know, if you can get any Evolving Skies, it's not a bad idea. And then you got the Umbreon holding strong in a PSA 10 and Raw. Rayquaza VMAX, Dragonite V, and then you got Sylveon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Rayquaza, Glaceon. It's just stacked. One of the most iconic set. And then you got the V version of those. And yeah, overall there's nothing much to say. Evolving Skies, if you're investing, just adds a grail, super grail piece. Just get a clean booster box. It's gonna be similar to Team Up in 5 years. It'll be a 5-figure box, you know what I mean? So Chilling Reign is solid. I would put it like under Silver Tempest. Chilling Reign has a lot of value, just not a lot of sexy Pokemon that people want to chase. It has the Blaziken, obviously, and the Moltres. Boost box going for $550 right now. Has the Zora. The Galarian Slowking V is actually a sleeper. Kamiya artwork. Rapidash, Year of the Horse this year. Happy Chinese New Year to anyone watching. And then you got the 3 legendaries. You got the Galarian, Articuno, Zapdos, and as I mentioned before, the Moltres, along with the Shadow Rider. I don't think Shadow Rider is that popular. Overall, though, it's a deep set, a lot of value. Just not very sexy. They printed a lot of it, and it's not getting a lot of love. But if you're investing in this set, just a booster box, man. That's all you need. It's kind of like that mid-tier, not top tier, kind of more of a mid-tier set. It'll gradually go up and someday be a $1,000 box. Then you got Battle Styles. Battle Styles is mid. I'll put it like behind Paradox Rift. It was the beginning. Like, a lot of people hate on Battle Styles, but it's mid. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever. It's going for 250 US right now. You know, the main chase is just the Tyranitar V. That's gonna be the main chase since that introduced the first ever alt art. When the set first came out, it was very hyped and overpriced, and then when they reprinted it, it crashed the price down, and it had a negative sentiment since. But it has the Urshifu VMAX, which some people do like, and the Empoleon V, which is Empoleon V is cool too, but it's just a sleepy Tyranitar. If you're gonna invest in this set, the boost boxes are, then they're cheap. They're 250. Just liquidity on them is not that great. Shining Fates. Shining Fates is trash. Shining Fates is just the Charizard. I remember when this set came out, it was right around the peak of COVID hype, and yeah, Shining Fates. You got the Charizard, you got the baby shinies, but it was so overpriced and it stayed low for so long. And yeah, it's not really that fun to open, to be honest. Baby shinies are alright, but it's mainly the Charizard in the set. Pretty trash. Vivid Voltage, also a trash set. I remember this set came out and it was like 2 to 300. Then they reprinted it, and all I had was Amazing Rares were cool for the minute, but it had the Chunkachu, a Rainbow Chunkachu. That was the chase. I remember that card selling for like $2,000 back in 2022, which is crazy. Now you can get that card in at 10 for like $300-400. There's a bunch of other Pikachus, but realistically, it's pretty garbage. I wouldn't invest anything in this. The booster boxes were sitting on Pokemon Center for a very long time. And then you got Champion's Path, also a trash set. Is it better than Pokemon Go? Maybe. It has 2 Charizard in the set. Let's see. Wait, let's go back. Shining Fates ETB is like 112. It's been sitting very low for a long time. Not much hype for that set. Then you got Champion Path. ETB is going for 166. It just has the Charizard in the set, the rainbow one. The ETB has the Charizard V as well. That art's kind of cool. And then you have a bunch of pretty trash cards, man. Champion's Path, would not invest in the ETBs or anything like that. And the Rebel Clash is probably one of the worst sets of all time. Would not invest in this at all. It's ETB's going for 250. Boost box is going for 500. Now they didn't print a lot of it, so you know, let this be a lesson. Even if the set is trash, if there is not a lot of supply of the product, prices will continue to go up over time, and it's proven. It's 500 if you want to complete the full Sword and Shield set of booster boxes. You need this one. You're gonna have to fork out 500. You'll probably find it cheaper, to be honest, but it's around that price. Like, I mean, what was the top chases of Boss's Orders and Marnie or something like that? Sonya, it's trash. It's like one of the worst sets. So if you're investing in it, obviously I wouldn't invest in it. But if you're collecting it, maybe just a booster box or ETB. If you're an ETB collector, you're gonna have to pay a pretty penny for that. And then you got Sword and Shield base, which is probably better than Rebel Clash. Sword and Shield base, very expensive. It's, how would I know? I spent $500 to buy a booster box. What is it now? It's at $650. So I paid 500 Canadian for the booster box last year just to complete my Sword and Shield set from Sword and Shield base all the way to Crown Zenith. And yeah, I had to pay $500 for an absolute trash set for value. It's one of the worst base sets. That's why if you look at Mega as a base set, it's way better than Sword and Shield base and Scarlet Violet base, you know what I mean? And they're getting better at doing that. And Sun and Moon base is bad too. And I didn't add Sun and Moon to this because it's just really expensive. The Sword and Shield base has the Rainbow Snorlax and I think the full art, but I wouldn't invest in it. I think it's just too expensive. It's opportunity cost. Like if you're gonna pay $650, you can get two. You can get like a temporal. You can get a mega. You can get surging. You can get two surgings or surging and a Paldea. You know what I mean? It just makes more sense grabbing those other sets. These ones are dead, man. These are dead. These are kind of dead. They're really high in price. They're still holding quite strong, like Journeys and whatever, but Stellar's holding, Scarlet Violet's holding, Obsidian's holding. So these three are holding quite strong, just under 300 a box. And actually battle style I can't put mid. I gotta put below average. I'll put battle styles like under Journey. It's below average. And then mid, you know, you got Paradox, Twilight, Astral, Temporal. Those are all mid sets. Phantasmal is mid. The Charizard's really carrying this set hard. Black and white. I do really like the Victini monochrome. The black and white is very popular as well. The Black Bolt White Flare monochrome alt art's very popular. Vending, people are chasing those cards all the time. So, you know, maybe I can move that to solid. Yeah, I'll move it to top of mid, and then Celebration's kind of pricey right now, but these two you can still get for a good price for PCTBs and ETBs long term. We'll see how that does. Gen 5, not the most popular, but the monochromes set it apart, make it special. And then solid, I have the Mega Evolutions, very good. Chilling Reign, good value right now. Silver Tempest, Lugia, dominant set. Pikachu set, Latias, Melodic's nice as well. And then Paldean Fates, you got the big three there. Charizard, Mew, Gardevoir. Bundles is the way to go. Display bundles if you can. ETBs. Then you got the Magikarp and all the IRs and the starters in Paldea. Brilliant. You got the Charizard and the Trainer Gallery. Fusion, Gengar, Espeon, Mew, and Celebi. This one you got Lost Origin, you got the Giratina V and the Pikachu Trainer Gallery, and the Trainer Gallery in general is really good. Destin, very deep. You got the Mewtwo, Garchomp, Ho-Oh, Nidoking, Crobat. People are chasing those. Crown Zenith, fun to open, deep set. Just a good time. A lot of good chase cards out of Crown Zenith. 151 nostalgic. Small set. People will do master sets of this for a long time. Not easy to master, but not hard to master. Starters are amazing. Zapdos, Alakazam. The list goes on and on. Erica's is nice. And then you got the new set, Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes, hard to get right now, so don't FOMO. But the Gengar, amazing art. Same artist that did the Charizard for Phantasmal, so he's knocking it out of the park. Then you got the Dragonite, beautiful card. I have that card in Japanese. Amazing artwork. People hate it or love it, but I like it. It's good art. You got a bunch of other Zoroark. You got the Mega Attacks. Then you got two Pikachus. The one that kind of resembles like a Bubble Mew cartoon style art, and then you got the other Pikachu, kind of like a Pokemon Pocket. People love that one. And then you got God Pack. So God Pack's like half Mega Attack rare, half SIR. So it's an in between of like what they did with Black Bone, White Flare, and Prismatic. And then you got Prismatic, super duper stacked. You got the Umbreon, which might be the iconic card of the era. One of the iconic cards at least. Then you got the Evolutions. Then you got the Roaring Moon, which I love the Roaring Moon. And then a bunch of other SIRs that are beautiful as well. Just very bad pulling experience. Like if it was a little bit better, like instead of having Master Balls, they had IRs, that would make it a lot better for pulling experience. But people enjoy chasing and ripping this, and also chasing the God Pack that sells for $5,000 to $10,000 in a PSA 10, even more. So Prismatic is the second set for me in top tier, but the King of Kings is Evolving Skies. Just overall, the Altarts, the Moonbreon is iconic of the era. Then you got the Rayquaza VMAX. Rayquaza VMAX in Japanese is breaking 1 million yen, which is like almost $10,000 Canadian. Insane. But for the English version, it's 2.2k Canadian, which is like, you know, 1700 USD or so. And then people love the Dragonite. You got the alt arts evolutions in the VMAX and V form, and you have the box, the premium collection box, which that box might be a sleeper because the Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon VMAX and V's go for quite a bit. The premium box, they have the premium box there. Evolving Skies premium. Guys, man, I don't know what it's called, but anyways, yeah, so you got that box. That might be a play as well. They're kind of up there now. I think it's like 12 or 1300 a set, but yeah, that's the only way to get those promo. Very hard to grade, but they're beautiful arts. In Japan, those three, the VMAXs, they come in some sort of like promotion, and they sell for like in the 5 to 10k now, which is unreal. So yeah, this is my list for set tiers to invest in. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy just talking on the internet, but I invested in most of these sets myself. Yeah, I just think we're in a strong era, and then we're gonna have more. I'll do at the end of the year when more of the mega stuff comes out on 30th anniversary. I'll redo this list, but this is my list. Tell me, what do you guys think about this list? Did I screw up anywhere? Would you replace any of the orders that I put it in? Let me know in the comments below. If you do enjoy this type of video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I appreciate you guys checking out the video. You guys have an awesome day. Take it easy. Peace.